Hi guys, it's me, Triarius Wargaming, back again for a channel update. So what I have just finished this afternoon on Sunday is my kind of starting force to try out Infamy, the new Too Fat Lardies rule set. And I wanted to try out this game because of, all the other videos on YouTube I've seen with playing the set produced by the Lardies on their YouTube channel. And I picked up the rules and I thought, it looked really interesting actually. So I put this army together with basically leftover figures from my full scale Republican Roman force, and I made this force as kind of more of a mid Republican Roman force rather than the late Republican armies that are in the lists. And to learn the game, I think I'm gonna just run them as the variant with like the Spanish troops maybe. And the Velites are gonna substitute in for the Cavalry and stuff like that until the Punic Wars supplement comes out. But yeah, this is it took me about 2 weeks to put this force together, and I probably will add on to it as well as I kind of play more. I've got some new Midian cavalry I can do, and I might add some more Legionaries too, maybe. But the game, it doesn't really require a ton of figures. Yeah, so these were, pretty much speed painted. Um, you can see on the shields, there's just like, one base coat on there. Pretty much everything else was either done contrast paint or one layer and then a wash over it. And painting that way you can get stuff done really fast if you just base coat and wash. Yeah, so some of these troops you might have seen before. So here's the cavalry. I think I showed those off recently, but yeah, mainly contrast paint. I did a little highlighting actually on these guys, but really speedy. This was a speed paint for sure. And these are a mix of the Warlord, Republican Roman Cavalry, and then also a couple Aventine Republican Roman Cavalry, who are actually mounted on footsore miniatures horses, just because the Aventine horses are small and they didn't fit in with the Warlord horses. Alright, so then we've got a unit of Legionaries there from Victrix. Yeah, these guys, the bronze, base coat of bronze with a flesh wash. Yeah, and same with the flesh, base coat, Acadian flesh. And then, I usually start doing with the bronze and the flesh and then wash them both with whatever that Reichland flesh shade, that's what it's called. And then the tunics, we're just done with contrast paint. And, the shield's just one coat of flat red from Vallejo. The two Centurions, who are, two of the officers there, I'd painted those actually a couple years ago to be heroes for To the Strongest. And those are Aventine figures, awesome Aventine figures, but they work well as, the officer Centurions for this army. The Triarii in the back, painted the exact same way. Just very minimal work done, just base coat and wash. And another unit of Legionaries. The white, I did paint the white, speed paint it, because I don't really like the contrast paint white so much. I'm just, especially, it just, I just wanted the white to stand out a little more, I guess you could say. And then the Velites, painted the exact same way. So yeah, just really quick bench update. And next up for Infamy is the Gauls, who are basically painted. I need to redo some of the shields and touch them up to a certain degree because I'm kind of rebasing them. But those ones I'm not going to do on individual mounts. I actually put all these together and based them just from watching the YouTube videos, before I actually read the rules. And reading the rules, I think what I'm just gonna do for the other armies is just put them onto, 40 by 40s. And if I do more units for these, I'll put them on 40 by 40s too. Except for the cavalry, will need to be on the 50s. But In future I'll just put them on the 40 by 40s with 4 guys to a base. The barbarians will be, the units will actually have 4 40s with 10 figures spread between 4 bases, and the Romans will just have 2 bases with 8 figures between the 2 bases. And just marking the casualties and then just removing a base, once the unit takes 50% casualties, basically. Because, I don't really love individually, mounted figures. I'm going to have to end up sticking these on. I don't really want to buy the movement trays right now, so I'm probably just going to stick them on top of some card with tack anyways. And with the rules, basically units operate at full strength until they take 50% casualties anyway. So that's, it's pretty easy just to remove for the Romans. Once they take 4 casualties, remove a base, and then you know that they're fighting at less ability. Thanks for watching. I'll have more stuff to you soon. Take care. Bye.